Hi everyone, welcome to Eating Secret. Today we are doing a new version of the sour candied watermelon. I've already redone this before and I've had so many great comments about it. My customers are loving it, so I thought I'd do a video and let you see it. So we're going with, first layer is the green, the bright green. It's the melon fragrance going in. It's quite a speedy mover, the sour watermelon candy. It's not ultra fast, it's like a medium speed. So it works really well for a layered soap, which is what this is going to be. So it's like a layered and an in the pot swirl as well. So we'll just pour the first layer. Going to mix the same again because we're doing two loaves. So the first layer is 800 mils. It's nice and strong, this fragrance from Nature's Garden. So it's nice and loose at the moment, but it'll soon level up and set. So it gives you a nice, neat, very neat straight line across the centre. So the next step is an in the pot swirl. So next step is two different hot pinks. And we're going to put poppy seeds in there. So we've got the hot pink liquid, and we've also got the hot pink powder, and we're going to put a tiny little bit of titanium dioxide in the pink powder, just so there's a good contrast between the two, but just a little bit. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to measure out enough green for the piping on the top. So I'm going to put a kilo in there, just for now. And then I'm going to divide what I've got left between these two jugs. It doesn't have to be exactly the same amount in both. Just scraping out what's left in the pan. Put that to one side. Then add quite a lot of our hot pink to one. Then I'm going to put a teaspoonful of the powder in there. And then I'm going to add just a little bit of titanium dioxide, not too much. Put plenty of fragrance in there. Going to put the poppy seeds in the light pink so you can actually see them in the soap. I don't usually put that many in, but I have to do it. And just use a whisk and that'll get them evenly distributed in there. And that's it, just pour it in. And just layer that up until they're both the same height. Yes, you can see it's thickening nicely there. It doesn't matter if this top layer is a little bit uneven. So if you've just got, if it's not level, just put your extra soap in where it needs it and give it a tap. And that's it. We're ready to pipe straight on top now. So this is our green. I've got poppy seeds in there as well. I've got a round nozzle on the piping bag, a thick one, a wide round nozzle, and I've got my lines on here so I know exactly where to pipe, and we're just going to pipe away down the soap like this. Just going to pop some more soap in there. It's getting hot and it's thickening up, so I'm just going to put a little bit of smaller blobs in between. That's it. And we're going to drizzle some gold over the top. Which are pre-melted. There we are. I'm just going to melt it a little bit more. Just gave it 30 seconds there because it had started to set up a little bit. I mean, I like that it's piping rather thick, but it's just hard to suck it up. Now it's too hot, so it's melted my pipette. So we'll just let it cool down slightly. Done it again. You wouldn't think 30 seconds would make such a big difference, would you? But it did. You know how I love my gold. Alright, just keep putting a bit more on that. Make sure every lump has got some on. You can see it from all angles. Yes, better. You can do this method with cold process as well, which I'll show you sometime. I did it on my mini cupcakes. As long as your batter's nice and thin, it'll work very, very well. So, do we sprinkle with glitter or do we not need any? Of course, I can hardly resist. So let's try some. Yeah, I like it. It seems to be just showing up on the gold. That is so pretty. There you go. So next step is we'll cut them, but we're going to leave them like that overnight. I always leave my soaps overnight and cut them the next day. I know you can get impatient and want to do it quicker than that. Some people are able to unmold sooner, but I just like to make sure the soap is heated up and fully cooled down before I cut it. I just think it's safer. I have done it other ways before, and it was with a layered soap. It was with Applejack, and the centre layer, it wasn't set, so when I cut into it, it slipped. This wouldn't, but the Applejack did do that, so I don't want to risk it. And we'll just leave that overnight, and I'll show you that in the morning, but of course for you it'll be in a couple of seconds. And this, my friends, my community, our community, this is what it looks like cut. It looks so cool. I'm so into in the pot swirls at the moment. They look fabulous, and this one turned out really good. Really pleased with it. I think the colours just look awesome together. Luckily I had some nice wrapping paper to use as a background that works perfectly with it. So there you go. I hope you like it, everyone. It's available on the website right now, www.edensecret.co. Have a great day, everyone. Thanks for watching. I'll see you very, very soon. Bye bye for now.